Welcome to another week in our sprint vlog series. It is a gray, cold day. I did not get enough sleep. I have a little bit of a headache, and yet somehow I am still excited to get into the work week. Like, who is she? If you're new around here, hi, my name is Olivia, and on this channel I document my journey in seeking a cozy life. I'm so glad that you are here with me today. If you've been around here for a bit, welcome back. As always, it is lovely to see you, and we are starting off another weekly vlog, and I can't believe it. The weekend was really, really nice, and I've got Desi here with me, and she can tell you how how cozy and wonderful the weekend was for once. No migraine, no drama, no errands to run, just good old-fashioned homebody enablement. Actually, no, I did have to get out on Saturday to go by UPS store, but that doesn't really count. I'm talking like vet visits or haircuts or, big errands like that. I haven't washed my face in here yet because my roommate's dad isn't up yet, so I'm rocking a hat until a little bit later. I've got a meeting in about an hour, so I'll probably just kind of rock my little magnolia baseball cap until then. But I wanted to bring you along a little bit during my morning routine because I haven't really done that, and I thought that it would be fun. So let me switch the camera around. So this is what my desk looks like in the mornings most of the time. We have all the beverages. We have journal, we have phone, we have AirPods, we have keyboard and mouse, we have breakfast, we have all of the reminders and everything. So it's definitely a bit chaotic in the mornings, but I thought it would be fun. So yeah, let's have some breakfast because I'm starving. One of the reasons I wanted to bring you along is because my morning routine has changed in the last few weeks as I've been doing the deep work that I've been doing, and hang on, the camera's too high. There we go. And really getting back into my love of working from home and being an entrepreneur. My morning routine has changed quite a bit. I don't really sit in my bed anymore to eat breakfast, which Desi doesn't like because she can't snuggle in her favorite warm, soft blankets. She has to be in my lap like this. But I have noticed that it really helps my energy move forward. And also I take Desi out in the mornings before I eat, so I'm getting sun or sunlight on my face, daylight on my face. And I've noticed it's really been helping my circadian rhythm come back to being an early bird, which is where I flow best. So anyway, that's why we are in here. I forgot to mention that earlier, but so yeah, this is my new morning routine. I'm gonna put my AirPods in and listen to probably one of the daily things in the Gabby app while I eat. Is there anything that you would like to share? Oh, I see. Okay. That meditation was good. It was very good. Yeah. Did you like it too? I don't know what I said that made her do that. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. I love my kisses. I love my kisses. I love my kisses. There she is. Oh, Desi's on the desk. What you doing? Oh my goodness, she's settling in. Oh my goodness. What you smell? You smell my tea? She just laid her head down. All right, that is breakfast, meditation, and journaling done. So now I'm going to hop on Slack and see if there's anything that I need to catch up on before my meeting in 10 minutes. So this week, I'm going to do better about checking in later in the day. Yeah, so I'll see you then. I'm checking back in! I just finished all but one of my freelance tasks. The only thing that is left is something that is blocked because somebody needs to go in and fix some stuff in order for me to finish. But all the other stuff is done. All the stuff that came through over the holiday weekend, all the stuff from my meeting today, just that one thing that's being blocked. Desi's been walking around going, I'm not sure what she's doing. And then she started rolling around on the floor. Anyway, if you hear her in the background, that's what she's doing. So yeah, so I'm done with that. I just put my lunch in the air fryer. So that's going to be done in about 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to eat and then I'm going to start on a map design order. I got another one on Thursday. I'm so excited. So I'm going to get the draft done for that. And yay, I'm so excited. I need to make sure my iPad is charged. It should be. I had it charged. Not me throwing my Apple Pencil. Oh my gosh. It just kind of flipped off. Oh my gosh. Flipped off. Whatever. Let's see. It's only 54%. Okay, so I need to charge my iPad. But yeah, that's my second map order since I reopened and I'm so excited. I would like to get a total of 10 between now and the update. Or maybe like right after the update. So I'm going to leave orders open a little bit longer than I normally do because of the update coming in January. Oh, that's right. Next month. Oh my gosh. So that is where I'm at for the day. I definitely need to get that draft done and sent over. I don't want to make people wait. Definitely want to get these things quick. So after that, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to tackle. Probably go back to my course that I started last week. Start on the next module, which looks like it's going to be lengthy and involves some revamping on my website and potentially building out some additional pages. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah. Lunch, map, go from there. So I'll check back in a little bit later. I am done for the night. I just finished dinner and some Town to City, just kind of relaxing. I was thinking maybe if I eat and play for a little while, I'll feel up to getting back to work. I'm too tired. Last night, not getting enough sleep, can feel it. So after I checked in earlier, I worked on a couple of things, just some random stuff, and then it was time to cook dinner. Cooked dinner, ate, now here we are. So that has been my day. I did not get to my course. That map took so much longer than I thought it would. Oh my gosh. But I've already been paid for it, so it kind of needed to be top priority. So there we go. That is a wrap on Monday. And I have to take Desi to the vet in the morning. So that's going to be a thing. I have to drop her off at 10:30. And usually when it's a drop off, I pick her up just after lunch. So I think instead of being here by myself without her, which is always very depressing, my plan is to take my laptop with me and go park at a cafe. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so not looking forward to driving in the rain, but hanging out at my favorite cafe will be so cozy. So I was just packing up my laptop, getting everything ready to go, and glanced at my camera and I was like, oh yeah, I need to vlog. See, I did remember. I did it. I'm a vlogger again. Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm going to go clean the kitchen, finish packing for the cafe, and then relax and get to bed early. Because I have to get up extra early. So I will try to remember to vlog before we go. We'll just have to see how it goes. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. What do you know? I remembered to check in. I just finished getting ready to go and brushing Desi and kind of getting my stuff together. And I'm breathless because I had to wrestle with her to brush her. After being outside, she looked absolutely awful, and I didn't want to take her to the vet like that. But the rain just, I don't know. I may not be able to avoid it because obviously she's going to be outside to go up to the car. The rain just wreaks havoc with her fur, and she looks like she hasn't been groomed in months, you know? No, that's an exaggeration. But anyway, waiting for my toast to finish, and then I'm going to eat, watch some Loya Fortnite stream, give Desi her cuddles, and then it's going to be time to get dressed and go. I should be able to check back in later, hopefully. Taking her to the vet and then being gone and bringing her back to bathe her, like all of that is typically a lot. So I may not check back in later. We'll just see. So if not, then I'll see you tomorrow, but hopefully I'll see you later. We are home and settled in, and Desi is all bathed, and I am tired. But overall in a pretty good mood. I had a delivery today. I don't know if I have already mentioned it, but I was able to score a used Shure microphone, the one that I've been wanting, for a really good Black Friday price. And I almost didn't do it because I was like, I'm gonna have to put it on credit, and I'm really trying not to do that. However, I just, in my gut, I felt that I needed to, and I was just about to journal about it actually. I would not have done this if it wasn't for so many things that I want to do and try and explore. Streaming is just one of the benefits. I also have dreamt of having a podcast. I want to do meditations, like recorded audio meditations for my online library, and I really want to try voice acting at some point. There are so many different things that I would love to do because I've been told that I have a really nice voice, a calming, soothing, smooth voice, and I used to just kind of shrug it off, but now that I have healed my fear of being heard, I can feel my voice welling up in me. And I didn't have anything that gave the quality that I wanted to be able to do things. And I just feel in my gut that this is opening up some doors that I'm meant to explore. So it came today. I just got it all set up on the desk with its arm, and part of me cannot believe that I'm doing this, and the rest of me is like, it's about dang time, girl. So anyway, I just wanted to pop on and share that because I am so excited and I'm feeling so grateful that I was able to find this. I literally on Friday, or was it Thursday, Friday of last week, I don't know. I was just curious to see if anybody had a deal on the exact microphone that I've been looking at. And it just popped into my head to do that. I wasn't really doing Black Friday shopping, you know? Obviously, I'm trying to be frugal right now. And it just popped out of my head, and I just felt in my gut that I needed to. So I did, and I found this deal, and I slept on it. I waited until the next day. And I was sitting there the next day watching YouTube, and it just popped into my head again, and I was like, oh, that's right. And the deal was still there. They still had some in stock. And I just knew. So here we are. You can kind of see it in the frame a little bit. I've been working on getting it set up. And it feels so surreal to me. And like it was meant to happen. So yeah. So I'm gonna start testing it and playing around. After our journal, I want to capture the gratitude and just I don't know, I keep all throughout the day today, I keep getting this tingle in the back of my shoulders. I had a big brain explosion when I was at the cafe earlier. I dropped Desi off, went over to my favorite cafe, and I got some velvet ribbon at Michael's craft store. I need to show you the little bows that I'm making for my Christmas tree. I saw the trend on Instagram and I was like, I'm just going to make my own. It would be fun, something calming. Anyway, so I'm doing that. I got a few colors. They had them buy 2, get 3 free. And I was like, okay, twist my arm. I'm going to make my own little ribbons. Anyway, bows. Anyway, so I started my Gabby app challenge today. And some stuff came up while I was sitting at the cafe, and I ended up journaling 2.5 pages after doing the exercise. And I haven't even, no, that's right, I didn't get to the exercise. I got to the first question and was like, hang on, I need to dive into this. I need to dig into this. So I ended up journaling 2 pages, over 2 pages, and got some good clarity. Now I need to go through the actual questions, like prompts that she gives in the challenge, and do that. It was something really, really deep. And I have a feeling that it's going to open up a lot. So that's what I'm going to do, and journal about my gratitude for the microphone and all the possibilities and everything. And so, and I'm also grateful that Desi is doing okay. Her liver enzyme is still elevated, and it's a little bit higher than it was last time. So I need to order some medication for her online. It's not alarming. It's just a little concerning. We need to figure out what's going on so that we can bring it back down and keep her good. But overall, everything else came back great. It's just that one little thing. So I keep looking down because she's currently passed out in my lap. She's wanted to be on me or next to me ever since we got home. So I was on the floor making my little bows, and she was right there. Putting together the microphone arm, she was right there. So I can tell she's like, you took me to the vet, now I must have my snuggles. So anyway, I've yapped longer than I planned. My editing self is going to be like, so I'm gonna journal and work through the rest of today's exercises, and then I think I will probably work on my course. So big things are happening, and I'm so glad that I'm documenting all of this. I know I've said this before, but there's going to come a day when I watch these videos back, and it's going to mean so much that I did this and I shared this, and anybody that it encourages, it just So thank you for coming along on this journey with me. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for the night, because I have a feeling after I do all this stuff, make dinner, clean up, I'm going to be done for the night. So instead of forgetting to close out the day, I'll just go ahead and do it now. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Hi. It's 3:45, as you can probably see on my watch. And I'm only just picking up my camera. I kind of jumped in today. I woke up, rolled over and snuggled Desi, accidentally fell back to sleep, and then when I got up, I would just hit the ground running. It was just like, whew. So, had a very, very deep work meditation session and unlocked some stuff, healed some things. It was awesome. And then I saw that I had a notification in Slack, and it was a whole long thing, a task that I need to get done today that is very involved. So I just kind of jumped in. And then I had a meeting with a copywriter that I met in the course community that I told you guys about. And we basically just kind of wanted to meet on Zoom and see how we got along together, see if we feel aligned, because we would love to be able to refer clients to each other. So we met and chatted for almost an hour and a half, and I feel like we hit it off really, really well. So I am so excited. I made a new friend, kind of a business friend who is also starting a business in her niche, and just, it was just really, really nice. It was so refreshing. So got off the call, took Desi out, got some sun on my face, and then put Desi's towels in to wash from her bath yesterday so that they're clean next time I need them. And referred to Notion and saw, oh crap, record. Oops. This is probably going to be my only check-in today, just because there's not a whole lot that I really feel like talking about right now. Everything that I worked through earlier, I'm still kind of, I don't know, processing, if you will. So I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it quite yet. But yeah, I'm just gonna put my head down, lock in, and get this very non-creative work done, and be grateful that despite it being tedious and not design, it is paid work. And I am so grateful to have paid work. I'm gonna get to it. Hopefully I will not be working super late, because after that deep work today, I am very tired and I still want to get time in on my course. So fingers crossed it doesn't take as long as I think it will, and I'll have time after dinner. I also need to run to the grocery store. So yeah, lots to get done, and it's already almost 4. Where did the day go? So at that point, I will probably just see you tomorrow. So you are on a new tripod. Yeah. And second thing, as you can see, it's dark out. Today was not a very good day for me. I woke up with my occiput being really out, and I felt horrible. And then my hip, which was out last night but felt better this morning, went back out. So that was painful, like crazy. And then I got my period. So the cramps set in. So today was spent in a painful haze. It was not a migraine though, so I am grateful for that. I went and got adjusted, so my occiput got put back, she put my hip back in, so those two are thankfully not hurting anymore. And I'm on my 3rd Pepsi. And I have 2 Tylenol in my system. So the cramps are probably a 1 or a 2 right now, which is completely tolerable compared to where they were earlier. So I have finally been able to get some stuff done for the studio. I've made a couple of little tweaks to my website, and then because last night I was able to get through the module on what they recommend for your website, yay, I was able to post a couple of questions in the support zones of the community, and I'm already getting some great insight and feedback. And then today I posted my signature offers to get feedback on those, which I feel they all just really started clicking for me a couple of weeks ago, even just before I started into this course and community. So I feel like they are very strong. I just need to make sure that I'm not overlooking anything or honestly trying to bite off more than I can chew, because ADHD brain likes to do all the things, you know? So I've basically posted about my website structure. Do I need all of the web pages right now? You know, or is a sales page for each offer and then a main homepage enough? You know, do I need to go all out, or can I do a minimal approach for now? And then also, just, am I niched down enough? I want to work with women who have businesses in holistic wellness. Is that still too general? There is so much diversity in the holistic wellness space that I think it would really give me a lot of creative freedom and the opportunity to tackle many different styles of projects, which I think is awesome. However, you know, they say if you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. So is it still too broad? By speaking to all holistic wellness practitioners and professionals and business owners, am I speaking to no one? So yeah, I'm awaiting feedback on a couple of those things, and I'm really excited because I have direction. I feel like I am getting somewhere. I'm not alone in this. And it feels so nice to have backup in this from people who have done this, who have had multi-six-figure businesses already and know what they're doing. They know their stuff. And then also even getting feedback from other designers on this journey with me, hearing their perspective and getting their questions and, well, have you thought about this? This is what I've done, you know, and just having that has been absolutely incredible. And I'm not afraid to get feedback and put myself out there, be seen, be heard. And it feels amazing. Thinking about it right now, of course, I am in period hormone hell right now, but still, just thinking about it makes me want to cry. Good tears, relief and excitement tears. So I'm just thrilled that I'm feeling better and was able to get my signature offer information sent over for feedback this evening. It took me about an hour to get everything done, but on my way home from the chiropractor, I did stop at the grocery store and get a couple of things that I was literally out of. So yay. And now it's almost 7 p.m. So I'm going to go cook some dinner and take a shower. Actually, I may take a shower first so that way I can sit in bed and eat with my heating pad, because I'm definitely feeling it. And just kind of veg out. Ooh, maybe I'll put my chicken in to cook while I'm in the shower, so that way I can eat sooner. I think I'll do that. Because last night, I'm so glad I made a whole batch of rice, which I usually get 3 to 4 dinners out of, because I mix it with corn or Brussels sprouts or asparagus or green beans, as I found out I can have. Oh man, I'm so glad to be feeling better. And I got my hug at the chiropractor. My chiropractor is so awesome. I guess at this point it's so late, I'll probably just see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Where did this week go? I feel like I was just busy all week, except for today, which was a mostly potato day. So weird. Wow, time is going so fast. I'm also, not gonna lie, as I look at the calendar and I see the days counting down as the date number counts up, in December as the date gets higher, I am fighting a little bit of panic, a little bit, and I think that's normal. And I think it's good because it is helping me stay focused. What I am being very cognizant of, though, is if it gets to a level where I start to go into survival mode shutdown, I know I need to reach out to my therapist. and not go into shutdown mode. That's where the panic and the anxiety become crippling. That's where it becomes unhealthy. I think a little bit just to keep me motivated, keep me focused, keep me locked in, I think that is fine. So every day, just kind of monitoring that, keeping my touchstone in hand and staying grounded, I think that's where the key is. And I'm onto something here. I keep feeling that deeply in my soul, even though it doesn't look like things are about to change. I keep getting affirmation after affirmation from random places, random sources, all over every single day, that I am about to step into a new chapter, that things are about to shift, that change is on its way. And just saying that, I get a little bit of a tingle in the back of my shoulders. So I just have to stay the course and not give up this time. Not chicken out this time is the more. I am not a coward. I am not a coward. Not anymore. I've done that. I've seen where it went. That cycle is over, of getting my courage up and then chickening out at the last second. That cycle is over. This time I am seeing it through. And I think that this community and the support and everything is so key. And that's why it came along when it did. But anyway, I'm hungry. I'm going to go make dinner and completely veg out. Unless I do get some more work in. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. Look who decided to join me for this episode of I Can't Believe It's Friday. She's giving me the side eye. Oh yeah? Really? I never would have thought of that. Are you sure? You really want to do that? Oh, next time? Alright. Chicken. I just got lunch put in the air fryer and I'm sitting down to do some work. I just played Fortnite with Paulina for a while. Today is kind of another potato day. The cramps have been not fun. So I'm just kind of, oh my gosh, I'm just kind of taking it slow, and when I feel up to it, I am getting things done. So right now I am gonna check in on work stuff while my food cooks and see if there's anything that I can knock out really quick, and then we're just gonna go from there. It's kind of another blah vlog. Not really a whole lot going on, and just, you know, feeling kind of crappy, so not really a whole lot of energy to do things anyway. So, but yeah, my plan today is get some stuff done on my course as I can, anything for work, and then edit this vlog. So, and try not to go insane because of the cramps. I want to just get as much done as I can today, and I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow, but we'll see. I might work on my website and stuff tomorrow to just kind of make up for yesterday and today being potato-y days. What? I will say Desi is really enjoying having me sit in the bed a lot more, because that's just a lot more comfortable for me with my heating pad and everything than sitting in here. So anyway, that's where I'm at. It's cold and dreary outside. She's being so funny. She's just been Jello dog today. Oh, hi. Ow. Hi. My little snuggle bug. You're just the ultimate snuggle today, aren't you? Anyway, I will probably check back in later. Hopefully. Maybe. It is so late and I am so tired. I almost forgot to check back in, but here we are. I am so ready for the weekend and I hope that it's going to be good. I'm going to stream tomorrow and just try to get some rest. So I'm just going to keep it short and just say thank you for hanging out with me this week. I hope that the things that I shared were encouraging and relatable and all that. If there's anything that resonated with you, I would love to hear in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next vlog. Until then, stay cozy, my friends.